Gotta rank 'em all, Pokémon.
Welcome to Gotta Rank 'em All, the Pokemon ranking show, where Chris
That's me.
and myself every other week get a guest and a random list of 10 Pokemon and put them in the most officially arbitrary list of all time. It's been a while since we've had this returning guest, but very happy to have back on Dory.
Hello. Well, I almost caught. I'm so tired. I almost said welcome to me. I went to work and then I went to the gym and now I'm here. So, but anyway,
This is the most
I'm really
important
happy to be
task
here.
of the day.
Absolutely, I'll burn the most calories from it too. So, but yeah, really happy to be back. Glad I could catch you all before you end the podcast temporarily, because I mean you're getting up there, right?
Yeah, let's
I think you're going to barely get to 68, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we've got 4 more full episodes after this right now.
Nice. 2 episodes away from greatness.
Yeah, we're very close.
Right?
That's where the bonus episodes come in.
Bonus stuff planned, yeah.
There we go.
For sure.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
2 bonus episodes and then you nail it. Anyway, yeah, go ahead, Ryan.
So what which Pokemons have and haven't you played since we've been on last? We've had 3 of them come out last year.
Oh my god, yeah. So I did not touch Arceus. Didn't look like my cup of tea. And I don't really regret that. But I mean, it looked like a lot of people had fun with it. Diamond and Pearl was coming out soon, I think, when we last talked.
I think that sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think because it came out in like November. I had a blast with that. I'm gonna brag for a second. Beat Elite Four plus Cynthia on my first try.
Nice.
I so wish I had video of it to prove that. But Kim and I jumped around the living room like absolute doofuses, so deliriously happy because it was so close. I was almost out of potions. It was amazing. It was an incredible feeling. I still remember it. And of course, yeah, I skipped out on Violet because those tech issues are brutal, and I just wanted no part of that. But seems like people still had fun with it anyway, in spite of itself. But yeah, I wasn't gonna give him $60 for an unfinished product personally. But glad everybody had fun with it. So I haven't been playing much Pokemon since Shining Pearl or whatever they're called. Brilliant Diamond, absolutely. That one. So I haven't played since Brilliant Diamond, but I mean, if they ever fix Violet and Scarlet and Violet, I might go check it out. But
those patches are slow. Yeah,
those patches are slow / non-existent because that's the way Nintendo rolls, baby.
Yeah, they're adding DLC instead of.
Yeah, it's I always love when companies try to milk the customers out of more money instead of fixing the game that has serious problems. Yep.
I mean, there's I think Chris and I have talked about it. There's stuff to like in that game. Absolutely. I don't think it's a bad game, but man, does it shoot itself in the foot and still somehow find a way to walk.
Oh man, that should be my fucking autobiography. But yeah, I mean, and I will say, for Game Freak Pokemon companies credit, I mean, I know it's not completely on them. Nintendo I think we've talked about this before, or maybe it's been talked about before, but I mean, Nintendo really pressures them to come out with a yearly release. I mean, look at what you just said. They had 3 releases since the last time we talked. That's wild. No company. I know that they're a well-honed team at this point, but I don't know. I think there's a reason why Scarlet and Violet had so many issues where it did. But for $60, I mean, you can't do that for me anyway.
No, that's reasonable. Well, you're going to get a sneak peek at 10 of them here tonight.
Yeah.
As we fit them into this list, let's get a little refresher before we get down and dirty. Number 1, 2, and 3, Greninja, Lugia, and Shuckle. Has not changed in a little while. Way down at the bottom, 1,093 Jinx, 1,092 Crabominable, 1,091 Gumshoes, which puts 546 and a half, roughly, the halfway mark. 546 is Hisui and Typhlosion. No, that's 4. Ooh. I'm sorry. I can't count. 546 is Guzzlord. 547 is Yamask. And 548 is Quilladin.
Yes. Good job, Quilladin. You're doing it.
Number 100 bouncer still holding strong. Cubone from last episode.
Oh, I thought you were
Let's go.
saying Holden was the 100 bouncer.
Yeah, G Holden go. Remember
right.
we found.
It's still Holden. If you're listening to me, it still blows my mind that your last name is legitimately Hints, and one of your biggest passions is gaming. Like, dude, God just picked you out and was like, this individual in particular is getting a slam dunk on their name.
And our first Pokemon to rank tonight is Armorogue.
Nice. I am looking at the stream intently.
Skip
Who
to
is
name
pretty
origin.
Cool.
Armored Rogue. Fuck, that was hard.
No.
So
Fuck
it looks
the Pokemon
like
Company.
It looks like somebody wanted to dress up as a Power Ranger, but kind of mix their like reds and blacks together really like quickly. I don't know what's going on at the top there. There's a lot going on here, y'all, and not
really,
a lot of it is very good.
Bowling ball head. I think this one's which gen gets which version gets this?
I don't know.
Fuck
This is
if I
the
know.
worst of the two, I think, but I think they're both fine. I don't hate this.
Yeah, I don't hate it, but it's not doing much for me either. It also this could just be the graphics, but man, it just looks so plasticky, and the armor, I don't know, on closer inspection doesn't look that interesting. I also feel like this is like an edgelord's idea of a Pokemon. I don't know, the red and black, and trust me, I play Kingdom Hearts. I know what edgelords think. But like, I don't know, it's just not doing it for me. Is that like a fire tassel on top of its head?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, this is Fire Psychic.
Oh, fire psychic. Interesting. We don't have many of those, so I think that's cool.
Yeah,
Its
what
typing
other
is the coolest part of it.
fire psychics are there? The starter, Delphox, obviously. Is that it?
Yeah.
Struggle to think of anymore.
I also struggle.
Yeah, I struggle to think about any as well.
Oh, I just meant in most tasks. I just struggle.
Oh, I mean, that's fair. Same.
Same. Yeah, I ran out of PP from it a time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to hear that. So you might want to call your doctor. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. This is just not doing a lot for me. It's not terrible, but it's kind of mid.
Yeah, it's solidly in the fine territory, I would say.
Yeah. It's
Which
like it's got potential, but it's kind of hampered by, I don't know, I would say like almost an MCU-esque over design to make it look really cool. Also, now that you said bowling ball head, I can't get that out of my own bowling ball head. I don't understand what's going on there.
Well, let's not put it above Quilladin. So let's go below Quilladin at 548.
Sure. I'm fine with that.
So we can keep Quilladin, get him back to the midpoint as the most average Pokemon in existence.
Let's go Quilladin.
Victini and Darmanitan, by the way, are also fire psychic.
Mm.
Would never remember that.
So below Quilladin, I'm happy with that. I don't hate this guy though either. I don't think he needs to go lower.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just checking a little bit low. There's a Nidoqueen I want to call out. I mean, is this?
I like it more than Nidoqueen.
No, I like Nidoqueen more than this plasticky, gloopy guy. Nidoqueen's just a much more simpler design. I mean, and that was also
572.
Way better than Cortana. I probably prefer Cortana, but I also like this more than like Palisand or Stonejourner.
Mm.
I don't know. But how did you feel about Nidoqueen, Ryan? Did you want it below?
I mean, Nidoking is cooler than Nidoqueen for sure, but
yeah,
still think Nidoqueen's kind of a classic. But
Nidoqueen definitely does have the classic vibe. Yeah, I think I'd stay below Nidoqueen. But I'm fine with right there, honestly, unless we wanted to go a little bit more.
Fine above Ice Cube.
Okay. All right, new 565 Armor Rogue. Now, Chris, what was your name origin theory?
He is the rogue mod of Arma 3. Is my new guess.
Wow. Okay.
Armor Rogue may be a combination of arma, Spanish and Portuguese for weapon, armadura, Spanish and Portuguese for armor, and rogue, French for red. So almost more like they're going for rouge, armor rouge.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, it is Armor
Oh
Rouge.
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
rogue.
Yeah, it's not. You're right.
The horny bat lady from Shadow the Hedgehog, of course. He's working for the government. I don't know if you know. Anyway, sorry, getting on the Shadow the Hedgehog tangent.
I got tangent. Let's go on the Sonic tangent. I got called in the principal's office for tracing a picture of that girl off of the box art of that game in my class. Like, what the fuck?
She is a little scantily clad.
Inappropriate, clearly.
What grade?
Clearly.
That was like 5th grade, I think.
See, Chris was a real individual. While I was tracing SS3 Goku, he was tracing Rouge from Shadow the Hedgehog. So we are not the same. Chris clearly superior, highly cultured.
All right, Arma Rouge. I'm sorry for reading your name incorrectly. 565 is very respectable, but we've got more contestants. Next up, Mabostiff, who is just a good boy, the big one.
Aww.
Yeah, the little one, or his first form. And do you care about spoilers, Dory?
I don't give a shit.
All right. So one of the 3 paths in Scarlet and Violet, you're helping a guy slowly heal his very sick Mabostiff. So like there is a nice connection through the story of the run through of Scarlet and Violet to this Pokemon as you see this guy's sick dog kind of come back to life.
Oh, very cute.
Just to find out that, his parents have been dead in an alternate timeline and they've been talking to a robot parent the whole time.
I'm sorry, what? Okay, Pokemon got really fucking weird. And I say that as a Pokemon fan. Look, I love dogs, have worked with them for the past 6 years plus. So I'm always going to have a big little, place in my heart for dog-based Pokemon. That said, what the fuck is going on with its eyes? Because it looks like it's just captured the soul of someone's flame or something. Like, I don't know even how to describe it, but it's like when you get the flash on your pet, like the flash from your camera on the pet, and they've got like red gleaming eyes. You're like, oh my God. So I don't know. That's kind of creeping me out. Plus with the whole mustachioed beard thing, kind of a big evil vibe here, but also it's a dog, so I kind of want to, Oh, Ryan, by the way, on D&D tangent, you should look up what instead of a hellhound, a hell puppy looks like. They are freaking adorable. I had to look them up for the kids that I run D&D for, and it is adorable, very cute. But anyway,
but yeah, these are
hellhound vibes.
These are supposed to be like mob bosses, basically, is kind of their aesthetic. So makes sense that they're a little intimidating. They're also, I think, pure dark type. So
yeah, they are pure dark type. So I think
that's some Groucho vibes, actually. Groucho.
Oh wait, it has a unique ability? It's the only known Pokemon with the guard dog ability. This ability prevents other Pokemon from forcing the Pokemon with this ability to switch out or flee with a move or item.
Neat.
Oh, so they can't switch. Oh.
Yeah.
They can't be forcibly switched anyway.
Yeah. Boss stuff can't be forced.
Additionally, if a Pokemon with this ability is affected by Intimidate, its attack will increase by 1 stage rather than decreasing.
Oh, that's neat too. Intimidates, I think for competitive play, that would be really good. I mean, I'm sure Mabostiff is probably not great for competitive, but I mean, I think that would be a neat little turnaround if they don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of competitive play uses abilities like Intimidate and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that is neat.
Yeah. Well, comparing it to some of the other dogs on the, don't like it quite as much as Houndoom or Voltoon. at 149 and 1.
Definitely not.
Rockruff 350.
Let me look at a picture of
Above
Rockruff.
I think I could go above Rockruff as much as I love Rockruff. My boss
Rockruff
is good.
Oh, so cute.
He is.
Oh, that's right. I remember this Pokemon. The really edgy black and red variant, I remember. I think I like Rockruff a little more, but not by a ton. Only because it's really cute.
Definitely has the cute factor.
Yeah.
What do you mean Rockruff's below Poochyena? All right, we got to restart the show. We got all 60 of these episodes.
All right, team. Let's start it over.
Where's Poochyena?
Why isn't Blaziken at number 1 first off?
Well, you know what, Ryan? You should have been watching Rockruff's back.
God.
That's right. See, where were you? Why didn't you have the guard dog ability?
I'm sitting right here.
Yeah, then you wouldn't have been intimidated. Putting Poochyena above Rockruff.
That's right. I don't know. I like Rockruff more than this, but it's just for the cute factor alone. This he's definitely got more. Mabostiff definitely has more personality than the other one.
Yeah, and he has a cool place in the game story, which
true
is one of the best Pokemon game stories. I said video game stories, which is not fucking true at all.
But as far as Pokemon games go,
yeah,
it's very good.
Halo 2, get out of here.
Yeah, I think I'd like to go above Poochyena.
Yeah, I would go above Poochyena.
Dory, I will fix Rockruff at a later date.
Excellent.
You have my word.
Excellent. Love to hear it.
Honestly, not Nidoking 262.
I don't like it more than Nidoking.
Yeah, I'd put it under Flareon, or Crackerrock, Togekiss. Maybe above Wigglytuff?
Yeah, I would say above Wigglytuff.
Yeah.
That seems fair.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Mabostiff, a new 267. Great rank. Any guesses on the name origin of Mabostiff?
That's Mabostiff. Got it in one.
That is my Boston tiff. I had a tiff in Boston once, and it involved a dog.
Never again. I'm not allowed back in Boston, actually. Maybe a combination of Mafia, Mob, Boss, and Mastiff.
Yeah,
so
too
I think
obvious.
you nailed it.
Gotta go for the joke.
All right, next up we've got Arboliva. Yeah. So I used one of these in my Scarlet run. I like using them. It's just really unfortunate that they have normal tacked onto them. It's not fun.
I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at.
It's an olive tree. Do olives grow on trees?
It's an olive tree. Branch. Oh my god! It's the Olive Garden mascot. That's what it is.
Comes with free breadsticks.
Oh my god! See, number one. That would be my number one.
They're family with everybody.
When you're here, you're family. Didn't they change their slogan? They changed their slogan to be everyone's family or some bullshit. And it's like, no, it was fine the way it was. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. It looks like, so are those eyes on it? Or
yeah, the two little pink slits are its eyes. You can see its two little white legs at the bottom. And the rest of those is its dress.
Sorry, what are the grapes? Are those grapes?
Those are olives.
What are the fuck? Oh, olives. Oh, see, so it is Olive Garden. Okay.
Yeah. This Pokemon also has a unique ability, Seed Sower. It summons grassy terrain in battle for 5 turns when a Pokemon with Seed Sower is hit by a damaging move, unless it's already present. It can be extended to 8 turns if you're holding the terrain extender. I don't know. Is grassy
Yeah.
terrain any good? How good is terrain changing in the games?
I mean, I think like if you have somebody who does it automatically, I think it's still good. I assume it was useful back in the day. Like sandstorm was useful, drizzle
Yes.
was useful. But like that's only if you had like Hippowdon to automatically do it or Pelipper to automatically do it.
Right.
I don't know if people even use the sunny day one, drought or whatever at all.
Yeah. Who knows?
I don't even know what grassy terrain does. What does grassy terrain do?
No idea.
Probably boost grass moves. If I had to guess, let's see.
But yeah, I mean, probably not very useful then, because I think the main reason people use rain was like to make a thunder 100% accuracy.
So it boosts the power of grass type moves by 50%. At the end of each turn, the terrain restores the HP of each Pokemon by 1/16 max. Causes floral healing to restore up to 2/3 of the target's maximum HP instead of half. Power of Bulldoze, Earthquake, and Magnitude is halved. Nature power becomes Energy Ball. Secret power uses the animation of Vine Whip and has a 30% chance to cause sleep.
Okay, I mean that'll seem fine. Brian, where do you look on the list? Because you actually used one of these.
Yeah, what's a good? It's fine. It's slow, but it hits hard. It's good defense. It is
I just don't. I'm looking at. I don't know what I'm looking at. I mean, I do know now, but like,
it's a weird one. It's abstract for Pokemon. I feel like.
Yeah, this is really fucking weird. I feel like this is like a Garbodor reaction, or maybe the ice cream Pokemon reaction. Like this is like reacting way on the other side. It's like instead of being as obvious as possible, it's like the least obvious as possible, which just feels like an overreaction. But anyway, that's just my hot take on this weird ass Pokemon.
I may go lower. I'm still going, but I would go below Meganium at 648.
Absolutely, I would. Yeah. No, definitely.
I'm just scrolling until I see something that maybe makes me want to stop and actually think about it. Because like I said, it was a fine to use Pokemon, but I don't love it in any way, shape, or form. And the whole normal edition is really kind of just annoying.
Overquill at $6.99. You can bury him.
Get him in the 700s.
Yeah, honestly, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. All right. Hanging on by a thread, Arboliva at $6.99. You watch yourself. Any guesses where the name origin comes from for Arboliva?
It's an Arbok named Olivia and grew into a tree.
Big fan of Argentina, but also wanted to send its thanks to Bolivia, but couldn't quite spell it right. I want y'all to know I had no idea where the fuck I was going with that joke for about 50% of it. I was like, I've started this joke. I've got to just keep going.
Arboliva may be a combination of arbor or arbor, arbol, Spanish for tree, olive or oliva, olive in various Romance languages, and diva. I don't really get the diva part. I'm not stricken as a diva.
No, again, Olive Garden mascot.
Got skinny little legs and like a dress. I don't know. I can see
it. Fair enough.
Look at that hourglass figure,
All right. That's enough, Arboliva. Get out of here. We got to rank us an Iron Jugulus.
Oh, snap. Gonna go for the Jugulus. Watch out.
Oh, is that the new logo for Draft Punks? That's so cool.
Oh my gosh, they should do that.
They should. Brian, I'm calling you the fuck out. This needs to be the new logo for Draft Punks. This is so fucking cool. Like, so... The purple and the black is just screaming Draft Punks to me. I mean, this is on point. I don't know. Once again, what the fuck am I looking at?
It's a dragon from the future. Is it even a dragon anymore? What type is it?
Dark flying.
Not a dragon.
Not
of course, not a
dragon.
dragon. No.
Used to be a dragon. Used to be a dragon with 3 heads. Does it still have 3 heads? It's hard to tell from this angle. The hands are heads in the OG.
The original version, yeah. I don't. Their heads here.
This sprite, I see. They definitely still look like heads.
Let's see. Let's go over the name one more time.
Iron Jugulus.
And no, we do not have name origins.
Because, I mean...
Because it's a future, whatever, paradox Pokemon.
Yeah, you can't have origins of something in the future.
This is a very... I looked it up. One of the first videos. I tried to use Iron Jugulus as Pokemon. It sucks.
Well, I don't know. That's weird. I feel like all the paradox Pokemon are OP as fuck, but...
Yeah, well, I don't know. That's just the video I saw.
I mean, he's definitely not as good as Hydreigon. Hydreigon's obviously way better.
This is some cool art, at least. But yeah, I don't know. It looks dope as fuck. I think what's doing it for me is this angle. It's kind of fucking weird, and so I'm just not getting its best profile, so to speak. But yeah, that's a much better profile. I think it looks really fucking cool, actually. From that, it's kind of like Dodrio, but for dragons from outer space, with a fucking Las Plaga spider on its back for some reason.
Aesthetically, I think this is a pretty cool Pokemon.
Yeah, like I said,
looks cool.
This is just draft bugs.
But that might be all this guy's got going for it, honestly.
Yeah. I think it's a real cool futuristic vibe, but I don't know, coherently it's just feels weird. I feel like we're just putting shapes and shit together.
Yeah, it's one of the better future paradox Pokemon, but that is not saying a lot.
Yeah. I mean, that said, black and purple, such a awesome mix, so I can't fault the color scheme here.
No. Great palette.
So obviously goes below base Hydreigon at 195.
Yep.
Trying to find something more in kind of the range we're probably looking at 500.
Yeah, mid-ish.
Where's Dragapult at?
Oh, that's a good question.
Dragapult more.
Yeah, I would agree. Man, there's so many Pokemon.
Might be better than Shelgon, though.
Oh, yeah, I could put this above Shelgon. Absolutely.
So we got a range
just
here.
A middle stage.
Over Shelgon? Let me see. Let me look at Shelgon.
It's a middle stage. Yeah. And below Dragapult, we're calling.
Yeah, I'd go below Esper as well. Probably below Spathra.
Yeah, I like Dragapult. I think they're a cool little mischievous kite dragon ghost thing.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, they're cool. Yeah, I'd say below Dragapult.
Between Obama Snow and Hisuian Avalugg?
Mr. President?
Yeah, Mr. President.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know that's such an old joke, but I will never stop making it.
I mean, it's why we put it in as
list, yeah.
Oh, great. Excellent.
We put it in as the joke because how do you not? At a certain point, just like Verizian's in here is Verizon.
Let's go. More bars and more places. Let's go, Verizian. I literally do use Verizon, by the way. That's the funniest thing.
Okay. I also use Verizon.
Sickos.
You know, racing the bar.
So where are we putting them?
Iron Jugulus is literally Iron. 514.
514. Okay.
Yeah,
sounds good.
Below the president.
I mean, it literally is Iron Jugulus, but we get some definition to the Jugulus. It's derived from the Latin word jugulum, meaning throat or neck.
So he's an iron throat.
Yep, pretty much.
Great. I mean, better than the iron lung.
But is it better than Iron Bundle?
Delibird. This
It's
thing is
just a
apparently
okay. What's going on here, y'all? Because when I first looked at this, I'm like, it's just a fucking Delibird. What happened
yeah,
here?
it's the future Paradox version of Delibird.
Yep.
And I'm not regretting not going into Scarlet and Violet because like, what the fuck is this, y'all? The future Paradox version of Delibird is not something I needed in my bingo card for Pokemon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, nobody really
I
wanted the.
I already
Paradox
think
mod.
Delibird's kind of. I already think Delibird's kind of lame. I mean, he's cute, but like, I don't know his gimmick. He's really bad. In terms
Somebody
of, like,
got
actually
coal for Christmas.
Yeah, that's right. But he's just kind of lame. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a negative Nancy about that. I think this is lame. But
Apparently, it's
I
broken
don't.
and competitive. From what I
Of course
understand.
he is. Of fucking course he is.
Look into those eyes and tell me not broken and competitive.
Yeah, that's some Five Nights at Freddy's shit right there.
But yeah, this is not the squad to really talk too much about competitives.
No.
Yes. No, absolutely not. I never got into competitive when I was younger.
Got some crazy armpit hair there, or what I assume is armpit hair in the future. It's just like a ball of hair.
Just a ball, just a tuft of hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that? What is that tail ball thing behind itself?
Yeah, it's got like a cord that comes back into, Delibird has a sack. That's a sack. But it like shoots stuff out of it.
Yeah, a sack of shit. Anyway. I'm not a fan of this. I think this sucks. I'm not a fan of this.
I think it's all right. It's not as good as normal Delibird. Not delivering no Christmas presents to little children.
True. I mean, I will agree. Normal Delibird's better than this, whatever it's supposed to be.
Iron Bundle.
$2.99. So.
What's Delibird at?
$2.99.
$2.99. Yeah. All right. Sure. I'd have them lower, or higher, however you want to say it.
Bigger or smaller number.
That's right. Me, no think good with numbers.
Is that even the range we want to be in, though?
No, this is worse than Iron Jugulus.
Okay.
What other irons do we have? Iron Hands. I think this is better than Iron Hands. And Iron Treads.
Let me look at Iron Hands. Back in my day, let's see.
The Hariyama, but he's made of.
Oh no, I think that looks fucking dope. Actually, silver and gold with blue. Oh, that looks cool. I think Iron Hands is better.
Let me look at Iron Hands.
Why is it just called Iron Hands? Why isn't it called Iron Hariyama or something?
Paradox, man. Can't explain a paradox.
Okay. I don't know why I asked.
I think I might.
Yeah.
I think I'd go Iron Bundle over Iron Hands.
With you.
Yeah.
I'm not, but I'm also a Delibird hater. I've realized that about myself, that I'm a Delibird hater. I didn't even know that about myself, but I just realized that I don't like Delibird much.
Below Ursa Ring at $6.99.
Agreed. Or Balava, you really didn't last there at $6.99.
I want to give Ursa Ring such a big hug.
Let's go above Overquill again.
Sure. I'm fine with it.
So what number?
701.
Perfect. Love that. That should be higher, but that's okay.
Iron Bundle ties with blank for the highest base speed stat of all water Pokemon.
Vaporeon.
Oh.
It's a newer Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah, of course it is.
Is it the dolphin thing?
No. Barraskewda.
What type is this? Water and
water ice. It also has the highest base speed stat of all ice type and all paradox Pokemon.
Yeah, it's probably why it's a monster.
Yeah.
Good for you, Iron Bundle.
All right, 701. That's enough. We got to go rank us a Capsa Kid. who is just a little plant now, but grows up into Skullvillain, a fire grass type, which is cool.
Is the first form
cool.
just grass?
Just grass now, though. Yeah.
So does Nintendo know that he's doing game poses right in front of the camera, or are they okay with this?
This is the media they gave us. They.
I really don't know what they're going for with this Pokemon. Like, I don't know what it's supposed to be. Skullvillain is very obvious what they're doing. The name is very obvious and everything. I don't know what Capsicid is going for. I don't know what the look is going for. Are they going for Kappa, like from the lore? The Japanese?
Yeah, I just went to the name origin and it said maybe a combination of Capsaicin, Kappa, and Kid.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, it does kind of look like a Kappa. I just don't understand the evolutionary line to spicy peppers.
Right.
But how is Skullvillain even? Wait, I'll just put in Capsicid evolution. Oh, that's cool. They're like piranha plants.
That's pretty cool.
I think my knee-jerk reaction was for a split second, oh, that's cute. I don't know about that. I thought for a split second it was cute because it was small and a little tiny guy. But I don't know. I kind of agree with Chris. I'm not really sure what they're going with here.
I don't like him.
I don't like him either. It's like a little flower kid, but it just doesn't work for me. I don't know what this is.
I used his evolution, and even that one I only really liked decently. I mostly liked it because it's the first fire grass type ever. But yeah, this one does nothing.
How do you feel about a Plusle and Minun comparison?
Definitely.
All right, that's 782, 783.
Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely worse than Plusle and Minun, who had their own Pokemon short.
It's true.
Those little scamps.
Rattata.
I like Rattata more.
I mean, I think this design's a little more interesting than Rattata, but I don't really care one way or the other.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it definitely has a little more character visually, but I just like Rattata more. Like I have feelings about Rattata. This might as well not exist in my Pokemon mind.
Toxel, the baby.
I would put it above Toxel. You found it, Chris.
Their belly bolts we talked about last week. That fucking.
I could put it above Belly Bolt.
Belly Bolt. Let me see.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind when you look at a picture of Belly Bolt, its eyes are not where you think they are.
I don't like this. There's a lot going. Oh my god! It has a fucking egg in the middle of its stomach.
Mm-hmm.
I would put this over Belly Bolt.
Okay, I like it. Stopping.
Pineco.
Okay, yeah, I like Pineco more, I guess.
Yeah.
It's always so hard when we're in this zone of like
this territory.
I don't care about any of these.
Yeah,
let's just put it right there.
Perfect.
Yeah, sure. I don't have any strong feelings enough at this point. I guess it's better than Pineco.
Or just worse.
Or just worse, or whatever.
Just worse. Yeah, it's fine. 940 for Capsicid. It's fine. We already did the name origin, so we can just move right on to Pawmont.
About to Capsicid and the ass though.
The biggest one.
This is fucking adorable.
Oh yeah. This is Gen so 9's cute. Pikachu esque Pokemon. It's electric fighting.
It looks like if Togetic and it looks at if Torchic and maybe Vulpix had a baby or something like that, or maybe I don't know. I definitely get like a Torchic vibe from it a little bit, but with the hair, it looks more like Vulpix. But also, I can see some Pikachu-ish stuff going on. Anyway, it's fucking adorable. Is what I'm trying to say. Oh, yeah.
Very cute. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Pikachu, but if Pikachu had hand cannon.
That's true.
Oh, wow, that is cool as fuck. I'm high on this Pokemon apparently.
I enjoyed it.
The only thing I don't like
Is
about
it any-
Palmot
is it any good?
how obnoxious it is to get.
Is it any good?
I don't know about competitively, but it was solid for a run through in the game.
Oh, I will always just be casually, Ryan. Don't you worry. I'm not trying to bring tournaments with this little guy.
Solid casual run Pokemon, absolutely. Although yes, Chris's point of terrible evolution for the final stage, or hidden. It's just hidden. Once you know, it's a little annoying. There's much worse things to have to do to evolve Pokemon in Pokemon, but you like. So Scarlet and Violet has the thing where you can have the Pokemon walk outside their ball around you. You have to get it to the second stage and then have it walk around outside for 1,000 steps and then evolve it to get to the final stage. If you don't do the 1,000 steps, then it doesn't happen. So I had like my Pawmi or Pawmo, my Pawmo to like level 56 before it finally evolved into a Pawmot when I figured it out.
Gotcha. Wow, that's kind of wild.
How do we feel about Victini 19? Kind of a similar looking mod.
I would put this over Victini. Those ears kind of scare me, honestly. 119.
119.
Those ears kind of scare me, honestly. I'm worried he's going to cut somebody with them.
Yeah, I could see this above Victini. I think I'd stay below Roaring Moon, though. I think at the most. I could go both Superior and Flygon, but
I don't like it more than Flygon.
Oh, I mean, yeah, Roaring Moon's really fucking cool. Holy shit.
Really cool, yeah.
Yeah, that's
like if Ho-Oh had a kid with that dragon type that Cynthia has, Salamander or whatever it is. Salamence, thank you. Anyway, I wouldn't put it above that either, but I would put it below it, or not too far below it.
Go below Superior as well.
Okay. Sure. I'm going to pretend I know which Pokemon that is right off the top of my head.
Final Form Gen 5 Grass Starter. But Pawmot got 118 on the list. Great position. Any guesses where Pawmot comes from?
Oh, Superior. I kind of like it more. I kind of like Superior a little more, or maybe a little less. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, good place. Good placing.
Got
what's
paws.
this one called again?
Got paws. These paws are made for eating Mott's applesauce.
You know what I had recently? I had Mott's apple juice with like half as much sugar by accident, and it tasted like absolute ass. It was like water that was like slightly like flavored, and it was so gross. Anyway, I don't remember what this Pokemon's called.
Pawmot.
Pawmot. Yeah. Staying positive with I don't know. I got nothing.
Mott's applesauce.
Mott apple. Yeah, the Mott applesauce was the only joke I could have possibly made there.
So Pawmot may be a combination of Pawmi or Pawmo, and they're just going for paws. And Marmot.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, based on a Marmot. All right. Next up, we've got Arctibax. Who is fine.
Yeah, he's
middle form of the late game dragon.
Man, I always feel like middle forms just get shafted all the time.
Mud. Yep. But I mean, look at him.
No, I know. I agree. I mean, this is mid as fuck. This is mid as fuck. I'm not seeing a lot here that I really like. Oh, except for those little orange pieces on the claws. Feathers. Those are cute. Yeah, I like that. I don't know what's going on with the stalagmite on its fucking.
He stabs people with it.
Okay, but there's like 2 different stalagmites. Why doesn't he just have one? Or am I fucking this up and it's stalactite? No, tights hold tightly to the ceiling and mites are anyway. So yeah, the design's all fucking weird. I don't know. I don't really like it.
Yeah, I don't like the dragon this gen at all.
No. I mean, did we rank the last form already?
Yeah, we did. Somewhere. Excalibur's at 304.
This is worse for sure.
Yeah.
This is worse than Larvitar at 341.
Absolutely worse.
Might be better than Shelgon. 519.
Yeah, this is better than Shelgon. How do we feel about Aeron?
I mean, Aaron?
There's only one A.
I like it less. I mean, I like it less than Dragapult. We're back in that same range of Dragapult to Shelgon.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, it's stay below Dragapult. Below Esper.
Probably go right above Shelgon.
Yeah, right below Charcadet. Like, this is worse than Iron Jugulus that we ranked. How does about 518 sound, Dory?
Yeah, it's mid as fuck, so I think 518 is fair.
Yeah, that's right in that mid territory. Any guesses where we get Arctibax from as they sit at 519?
Archon is backs out to stab you.
Right.
I mean, Arc of Fronts was already taken.
Arctibax may be a combination of Arctic, back, and axe. I mean, you did it, Game Freak.
Like deodorant? That's scary.
Yeah, they didn't sponsor with Olive Garden for Arboliva, but they did sponsor with Axe body spray for this guy. Next up, we've got Paldean Tauros.
Which there are form.
Yeah, 3 very similar but slightly different. One is pure fighting, one is fighting fire, and one is fighting water.
I mean, it's just a Tauros, but it's black. Whatever.
Yeah, it's just a black Tauros.
I mean,
I don't know.
It's cooler. I like the pure black over the, and I like that it's got 3 different forms. And that with the fire and water form, the horns actually change, and like the tail, it's got the twisty thing going on.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like the fire form the best, I think, but I don't know. I think it looks kind of mucky and like just bleh. I don't know.
Do we like this more or less than original Tauros?
I like it more.
I like it less. I feel like the brown stands out nicely with the rest of it. Here it just feels like it all kind of meshes together and it kind of like muck. Sorry, muck. I love you. But like kind of a bleh.
Taurus's original colors is literally like we did not think about it because it's just the colors of a bull.
Oh, for sure. I'm not saying saying they're excellent or anything, but I prefer it over this. I do like the fire type though. I think the fire type's the coolest.
I think the additions of the types and the flair they gave to the little variations give me leading Paldean Tauros over regular Tauros. I do think I kind of like the brown a little bit more, but I would probably go above. Not necessarily super far though. They're very similar Pokemon.
5. I don't want to die anyway. I don't see anything else. Also, pure fighting and fire fighting and water fighting are all better typings than normal.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Agreed. I agree on that part.
But in a way, this does get they did something, but they didn't do a lot at the same time, which I don't know. Tauros could have gotten better.
They say we at least break the 700s.
All right.
Okay, I'm fine with 700s.
Yeah. Let's say
Better than Magmar, right? No clip.
Yeah, let's go above Watchog, below Pelipper. 767, 768.
Sure. I'm fine with
Okay,
that.
I like that.
All right. Perfect. Ugh. A new 768 for Paldea and Tauros. I don't think we ever did Tauros's name origins way back when. Any
Probably.
guesses?
Big fan of the new movie Tar, and wanted us to also remember Jordan Peele's underappreciated movie Us.
Of course.
Right. A rose by any other name smells just so sweet. That name
Exactly.
is Ow.
May be derived from its Japanese name, Kentarus. It may also be derived from the Greek Tauros for bull.
Nice.
Shock of all shocks. Next up, though, we've got Iron Thorns.
Okay, this is fucking cool. Come on, argue with a goddamn wall. This fucking rules.
This one
I
is pretty
know.
cool.
I know
Right.
that like neon green's a little overplayed. Maybe those spikes are a little too bright, but Tyranitar is one of the best looking fucking Pokemon in general, in my opinion. And I love this. This is fucking cool. This is a Pokemon who needed like a metallic kind of outfit. I mean, this makes me feel like you've got like a Megazord thing going on here. I love it. I'm hot on this.
All right.
Yeah.
He's all right.
All right. I want to find a picture of just sprite because when we started this, they didn't really have the sprites anywhere, but now they actually have the sprite art. I want to see. Go
I
ahead.
can do it.
Iron
I can
Thorns,
do that.
that's-
If you're still searching. Okay.
Oh, look at that girth. He's a thick boy.
He is. Got
Wow,
that.
I love this. And it's got some like dazzling kind of like stuff going on in the spaces. It looks like pixie dust or some shit. Sparkles.
He's bejeweled as fuck.
He's bejeweled as fuck. I'm all about this. This is cool. I think this is like the coolest Pokemon we've looked at all day, all night.
Yeah, we saved the best for last tonight, I think.
Yeah. Oh shit, we're already on the last one.
Well, outside of our guest pick.
Well, of course.
So the one thing I really don't like is his mouth, and you can kind of see it more in the 3D image, but like I think his jaw is too big. Like in order for that to clamp shut, his jaw is like massive. Too much jaw is what I'm saying.
It just goes up and down perfectly vertically.
Yeah. But it's too much.
It,
Too much
it
jaw.
looks. No, it looks fine to me. Like I said, I'm getting huge like Megazord vibes.
There's a reason why he has it slightly open in his 2D sprite art. Okay, this is his yearbook picture. He knows his flaws and he's hiding them.
Wow. Chris with the deep dive in psychology. Ryan, how we feeling about this?
I love it. I don't think it gets higher than regular Tyranitar. I like OG a little bit more.
Agreed.
But I think this is great. It's a solid homage to a beloved Pokemon from the franchise. And I mean, it's unfortunate that it's a future Pokemon because Iron, the whole name thing for Iron in the future is just really unfortunate. But
This big thick boy.
Look at him. I love him. And we got Tyranitar
so much
at 107.
Yeah, that's a solid.
What type is this thing?
Number.
This is Rock Electric.
Wow, that's interesting. I would have thought like steel.
Yeah, you would think steel for every single one of these because they look like they're made of steel, but
And Iron.
And their name is Iron. That's pretty bad typing. It's like super weak against ground.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of rock. Like that is the case for a lot of it. It's not the case for Tyranitar, oddly enough, but it is the case for Pupitar and Larvitar before him. Or no, it's just not. It's water. They're 4 times weak to, and grass.
Yeah, Tyranitar's 4 times weak to fighting.
Fighting, yeah. So I mean, I don't know. It's in its blood.
I don't like it as much as Roaring Moon.
I would agree.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Roaring Moon is more colorful and more nicer to look at.
You guys did say it's the best one of the night, so I assume you wanted to put Pomok.
Yeah. I might go right below Roaring Moon, honestly. At 116, I could put this above Flygon and Superior, and I'm a Superior fanboy.
I like it less than both of those, but I also like it less than like Excadrill, which is 10 spots lower. So Dory,
What's
you have any
up?
takes?
Sorry.
Flygon, Superior.
Shit. Let me look at Flygon again. I haven't seen Flygon in a hot second. Yeah, I'd put this over Flygon.
All right. Iron Thorns, new 116.
Let's
Don't need to
go.
worry. Don't need to worry about the name origins because it's literally Iron Thorns. But that does it for our random list of 10. Dory, of course, gets to bring a Pokemon to rank. Who'd you pick, Dory?
Yeah, so I couldn't really think of anybody. Honestly, we were doing some last minute scrambling, thinking before it, and I just decided to fuck it. I'll go with Sharpedo. I'm a big fan of sharks. Love me some sharks. I know that this is just a goddamn shark, and it's not a particularly complicated design. I'm not going to say that it is. I also don't know that the ranking. I would have the ranking higher, but also I just love sharks a lot. I think also outside of that, like bias stuff, subjective stuff, objectively, Sharpedo has a really cool ability, which is Tough Skin, which means Pokemon that hit it, at least with physical moves, take a little bit of damage in the process. I think that yellow is killer on top of it. It's just a great Pokemon. There also haven't been too many sharks in Pokemon. I think maybe this might be the only one. Unless you count like Whale Lord, which is like I guess a whale shark. But yeah. I thought it was. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just a whale.
Like a humpback.
My bad, humpback whale. So yeah, I think this is like one of the only shark Pokemon, which is cool. I think the little engraving things, the red eyes, it's just a cool ass Pokemon. The color scheme is really good. I also think it's a really solid Pokemon in use. I'm not speaking competitively, of course. I just mean casually. But yeah, I think Ryan told me the number, and I was like, huh, I don't know if I put it too much higher than that, but there's my argument for Sharpedo. Also, wanted to go on a slight tangent, about how Jaws is an excellent movie, but it also rose a lot of people's fears about sharks to the point now that they're hunted a lot more than they used to be. So I both love and hate the movie Jaws. Yeah, that's my little thing on Sharpedo. I just think he's a cool little guy. I actually haven't used him too much on any of my teams, ironically. But I also haven't really had the chance to anytime recently. But I think he's great.
Yeah, solid design. I mean, and you say it's just a shark, but actually it's half of a shark.
Oh, is it really?
I mean, there's no back half, right?
Shit.
The dorsal fin.
That's kind of true.
Yeah. Oh, maximum speed. This thing is really fast. At least it was in its gen. It's also like the center core Pokemon of the bad guy team. Like it's their ultimate Pokemon, I believe.
Yeah, Team Aqua.
Mm-hmm.
So got a prominent role in the story as well. Very fast, very speedy. It's not even a whole ass shark. So I don't know. What's the number at?
204.
204. I mean, I feel like it should be in the hundreds, but I wouldn't like. I'm not gonna die over it or anything like that.
Yeah, I can.
But I would argue for high 100s.
I could go above Milotic. Go above Politoed, just other types. Mm-hmm. I'm okay going above Wartortle.
Where's Wartortle?
185.
Where's Milotic?
201. 201. Way lower. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Man, I love Milotic. That's so tough. I would maybe put it right below Milotic.
Just a couple spots.
Just a couple spots below. I definitely think it's better than Wartortle. But
Right.
Shit. I feel like
The
it should be in the
imperfect-
hundreds.
Yeah, the imperfections of this list. Yeah, War Turtle's above
Yeah.
Melodic, so
I don't fucking understand that, y'all, but okay.
we'll just blame
I
the
think-
guest. That was the guest's fault. They were really into War
Gen
Turtle.
1? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's some Gen 1 bullshit right there. Shit, yeah, because I really love Milotic a lot. And it's an excellent Pokemon in its own right. But I also really love Sharpedo. It's super close for me on both of them. Where's Milotic again? Sorry.
201.
201.
201. Yeah. I don't know. Man, and the shiny one looks really cool too. God damn. Yeah, I don't know. Put it it's at what, Sharpedo at 204?
Yeah. 204.
Yeah.
Wow. I think this would be moving it up like what, one?
Two spots.
Two spots.
It's above
making big
Gyarados now.
moves. Oh my god, above Gyarados? Oh man, that's
Yeah.
tough. See, now I see why it's at the spot that it's at, because I love Gyarados. Shit. I might not be able to argue for any placement. What's directly above it? Gyarados?
Dragonair, then
Dragonair
Gyarados.
is the other one. that you
Oh,
were
okay.
passing.
I would say it's above Dragonair. I'm gonna move it up one whole spot, y'all. Because I
One
can't.
whole spot.
One whole spot. Ironically, I think it's better than War Turtle, but I don't think I struggle to say it's better than Gyarados and Milotic. Milotic's such a beautiful Pokemon.
So we got that 3 Pokemon streak right for Dory, at least, just not exactly where it needs to be.
Yeah.
But we got them in the right order.
But yeah, one space ahead. Hey, you know what? Doing the Lord's work. I'm taking care of those little details.
Mm-hmm. The minutia. We got to get everything right. All right, this list.
That's right.
It's important, right? If this isn't done correctly, the world may end. All right.
That's right.
It's important that this gets done correctly.
We need a 90-minute action humor movie about three white guys. I mean, I'm not a guy, but 3 white guys who have to do a podcast so they can save the world.
By ranking Pokemon.
But I mean, not necessarily ranking Pokemon, but yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, Dory, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
Do you have anything to plug?
I do indeed. I haven't been streaming lately, but when I start streaming up again, I have a series called What's the Story, Dory? And I do a lot of story-based games. Haven't done it in a while, but hope to once school stops in May. Oh God, please let it stop. I'm a master's student, so it's brutal. And then also I really want to plug The Lounge, which is a podcast that me, Seb, James, and Mitch all do. We recently restarted back up this year. Actually late last year, right in time for God of War. And it's been such a blast. Check out our latest episodes. It's on Seb's personal channel, so that's Sebastian Cardoni on YouTube. But we also always link it on our YouTube or on our Twitters. Next episode is going to be all about RE4 plus whatever else we're playing. But I'm so excited to talk about RE4, which is one of my goats right now. So.
Fantastic. Well, everyone be sure to check out The Lounge. I mean, I can't wait to hear how much everyone loves RE4. I can't wait to absorb everyone else's happiness so I don't have to buy it myself.
I just want to say before I leave this podcast that Ryan disgusts me. I want nothing to do with him at this point in time. By the way, Ryan, I'll see you back next Tuesday for Birth by Sleep.
For Kingdom Hearts, yeah. Chris, anything to plug?
Yeah, check us out on Twitch, which is
Friendly Fire Pod.
Friendly Fire Pod. You know that because you actually stream there sometimes. I rarely do, unless we're doing like a Sony presser or something. But yeah, check us out there. We're still doing Wasted usually. I think we're getting back to doing it most weeks here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
March is terrible for Tom, and we're finally past March. So.
And then, are you planning to stream, or somebody planning to stream the D&D? I know I'm not going to be there for at least the first session.
I could probably stream it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how that works because you're DMing, but if you're able.
Combat's going to be. This is different because it's Monster Hunter themed. This is a little bit different. It's totally D&D in its mechanics, but it is going to play out a little bit differently than the D&D maybe we're used to. So it might not be as crucial that y'all don't see my end of things to a degree, as long as you're only seeing the map, not like other things behind the DM screen, the fake DM screen known as Discord. Yeah, and check us out on YouTube over at Friendly Fire Games Pod. I've been streaming there because YouTube is nicer on my quality of internet for streaming. So the stream's been a little bit better. Got some PAX coverage going on over there. I streamed all the games I got to play at PAX. Well, I streamed about them. I've played some demos and early accesses. So check us out there. Thanks, everybody, for joining us as we continue finalizing the most important decisions of our lives. We hope you are well until we reconvene in 2 weeks. And remember, gotta rank them all.
Gotta rank 'em all. Pokemon.